Wow, Horatio. It's Tuesday and I'm on time-ish. It's been a weird day. I've been less talkative than normal, so this might be a shorter vlog. Look, it's gone. I don't know how I feel yet. It's weird. I like it, but it's still like a huge change. I have goodies that I want to show you later. Anyway, as a follow-up to your last vlog, I just wanted to point out that I'm really excited about the challenge that you pose, which is that how do we design around our theories, and how do we make those theories come true without actually having to give up too much of the sort of the meaning that we would like them to have. So in the world of design, right, it's all about constraints and affordances, and being able to work around those and work through them and make them into things. So I love the idea of that challenge, and I shall take you up on it. Anyway, I guess my next theory then is, what theory would you personally like to see come out in our game? For me, I would like to work on the unconscious because, as you know, I love psychoanalysis so much. And I think it would be a really interesting space where we could play on the idea of the conscious versus the unconscious, the conflicts that arise between those two stages, how the world is manipulated in one versus the other, and how to traverse those two, I think would be really interesting to see. And then I'm wondering what kind of a character or player piece you see operating on our, or in our designed object. Because on the one hand, I know you and I are both interested in gender, so it would be super interesting to see how gender, I don't know, how we can play with that. I played this one indie game, I don't know if you've heard of it, I feel like you have. It's called Loved, and it's awesome. And the beginning of the game, the player is posed two questions, or sorry, more than two questions, but the first one is, are you a man or a woman? And no matter what you choose, I feel like this, spoiler alert, no matter what you choose, you are forced to play the opposite, so they'll say, no, you are the opposite. And I thought that was really interesting because it forces the person to adopt a new, beans, a new sort of outlook or a new character outlook or something like that. So I thought that would be interesting. On the other hand, if we had an object, then we could really play with the idea of what it is like to lose one's subjectivity, and we could really sort of develop ideas around, I guess, more dangerous theories, right? People are more able, I think, to play through dangerous scenarios if they don't feel the same type of empathy or investment that they would through a character. And I don't know if you think that that's true or not. That's sort of, I guess that's my question. Anyway, so then whatever you sort of think would be cool to play with, I would like to draw that for you. So whether or not you do that in your next vlog, or if it's just in a text document, no matter what you describe, I'm going to start sketching it, and I will videotape that so that people can sort of see, and that you can see how your ideas get interpolated and actualized through my things. And then I wanted to know what kind of story you wanted to develop. Do we want like a multilinear story? Do we want a romantic story? Do you want no story? My God, the options are limited. Wait, yes, they are limited. Yes, it wasn't a total Freudian mix-up. So I thought that we could talk about that a little bit as well, right? So on the one hand, lewd-ologists and narratologists are sort of divided on this front. I don't know where you stand in between the two, or if you do, but I'm nice and firmly wedged in the middle, right? I don't believe that video games are just a simulation, nor do I believe that they're just narrative. Although, what does it even mean to be just narrative or just a simulation? Anyway, so I'd like to sort of hear what you'd like to see come out of this. Would you like to focus on story less, story more, all the things. And then I kind of wanted to know, I wanted to ask you a funny question, because I had a weird encounter on the bus today. What would you do if you were confronted? How do you not start a conversation? How does one avoid conversations? I'm really awkward, as you know. And so I did the classic look everywhere except at the person and things. I'm also really bad at that though, because I feel trapped easily, so I was like, ah. And then I felt compelled to answer. And he seemed nice enough. He was asking about my juice in a little bit too much detail. But yeah, how does one avoid it? It can be comical. Do you bat people away like a cat? Or are you able to just be like, I don't want to talk to you? I remember seeing this in a movie once where the girls were just like, literally just no BS. We're just like, don't want to talk to you, F off, that kind of thing. It was really interesting. Anyway, I feel like I'm getting sidelined. Anyway, I wanted to show you this because this is really exciting to me. Don't look at the price, look at the price, look at the price, look at the price. I got Bioshock Infinite, the limited edition! So I bought it twice, which is kind of crazy. But that's alright, right? It's okay, right? Indulge me. And it came with all these really awesome goodies that I wanted to showcase. My favorite one is obviously the little art book that comes along with it, because obviously I wanted to see all the pretty pictures and how concepts get developed and ideation processes and stuff, which we will be doing on the vlog. And then it came with this awesome keychain, which is Murder of Crows, which was also my favorite vigor. I know you don't know what that is maybe, but it was awesome. And then I also got this tiny little handyman figure thing and a soundtrack and this little poster thing. And then I got sidetracked and I bought It's sort of my favorite thing ever. I have the R2 unit on my bag all the time, but I love Chewie. So I thought I would share all of my ridiculous goodies with you this week and stuff. And we will be doing a vlog together, which is so exciting within the next, is it 2 weeks? This is like 2 weeks from today, which is freaking amazing! I miss tons, and I can't wait to hear your vlog. Goodbye! Oh! I'm also attaching the music that I generated at the end of this, so if it looks like there's like 20 minutes of thing, it's just because I added a little snippet of the soundtracky thing that I was working on. And there's no vocals or anything, but I thought it would be a fun way to start generating ideas. Okay, bye Horatio! See you next week!